Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 46 of an Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor Edition walkthrough. When we last left off, we were about to go into a public dungeon, if I can find it. It's Labyrinthian. So that's the next step in clearing the map. We're almost to level 50. We're at level 49. We're about halfway through the final level of the game. I changed up this character's build a bit. So if you look at it now, I've got... First of all, I'm using 2 destruction staves. This is a junk stave I bought from someone because I needed 2 of them for this build. Instead of a restoration staff, I'm using 2 destruction staves. And then the other big change is the skills. I've now got Harness Magicka on the front bar, Merciless Resolve, Swallow Soul, Drain Power, which is a new skill. I just respect and got this skill. This is gives me major brutality and sorcery, increasing weapon and spell damage by 20% for 20 seconds. And then I got this Summon Shade ability, which summons a shade version of myself to attack an enemy and fight at my side for 12 seconds. Does a lot of damage over time. And then on the back bar, it's another destruction stave. I've got Unstable Wall of Fire, Cripple, Weakness to Elements, Siphoning Attacks, and Consuming Trap. And then I've got Soul Shred for my ultimate, and Soul Harvest for my other ultimate. So basically, this is a solo build. This is intended for doing group activity by yourself, which is what I'm about to do. I'm about to try to do this public dungeon, which is intended for 4 players, but I'm going to do it just with 1 character. So we'll see how it goes. Last time I tried this with the Standard Edition walkthrough, the only thing I really had trouble with was the bosses at the end. And I died several times trying to kill them, but I did finally kill the bosses. Hopefully it will be the same way this time. And maybe I'll have some trouble, but I can still manage to finish the dungeon. See the outskirts of the dungeon from here, but I can't quite remember where the entrance is. I think maybe I've got to go around. Looks like there's some steps leading up over here. Now, I wonder if we have that Hailstone yet. We don't. Let me go fight that Hailstone. We'll go back to the public dungeon after we finish this. What is going on? I don't see anything. Oh, finally, there's just like one mob over here.
The storm, but you'll never reclaim what it's taken from you.
Alright, that was the easiest Hailstone ever. We just happened to walk up on people finishing up the Hailstone, so we got credit for it, even though we really didn't help out that much. So I normally finish up these series once the character reaches level 50, but in this case, I'm probably going to reach level 50 before the map is cleared. So I'll just keep playing until the map is completely cleared. I don't want to stop and not actually finish. So there might be a few more episodes to this series before we wrap it up.
Hello, stranger. Are you lost? If you're looking to rob me, I'm afraid I have nothing of value. I'm merely out here searching for my grandfather, Keldnir.
Your grandfather's missing?
Yes, he used to visit these ruins once or twice a year, on what he said were academic pilgrimages. He would be gone for a few days, then return looking tired but satisfied. It's been 3 weeks since we saw him last.
What's so special about these ruins?
This is Labyrinthian, an ancient city from the First Era. I don't know what my grandfather's interest in it is, but I've heard terrible sounds coming from within. You seem sturdy. Might I request your aid in looking for him?
Yes, I'll help you look for your grandfather.
Thank you for accompanying me. I will feel better having someone by my side while I search for my grandfather. We should head inside whenever you're ready.
I have some questions before we set out.
Of course. Ask me anything you wish. It's the least I can do in exchange for your help.
Can you tell me a bit about your grandfather?
Grandfather Keldnir is a kind, gentle man. My parents died when I was very young, so he brought me with him to live in the temple. He taught me many things about the beauty of the world and the majesty of Kyne. I admire him very much.
You think he could still be alive?
I don't know. I want to believe that, but he's 83 years old, and his health has waned in the last few months. I'd already made peace with the idea that I may lose him soon, but I didn't think it would be in a place like this.
That's an interesting staff. Are you a mage of some kind?
No. I am a Priestess of Kyne. I weave a bit of clever magic to change my shape, but I would appreciate it if you kept that to yourself. I've been studying owls lately. They are so beautiful in flight. They are one of my favorite forms to take.
Priestesses of Kyne can take the form of animals?
No, many in my order would frown on it. We Nords have a fraught relationship with magic, but I feel such a sense of communion when I take flight. Feeling the wind rustle through my feathers. It's as if Kyne and I are dancing.
Is Kyne associated with owls?
No. The rune god Juno bears the aspect of the owl, but I doubt Kyne minds. Hawk or owl, my heart belongs to her.
Okay. Let's see, what is this book over here? Nothing I can pick up? Okay. Thought to have once been the capital of the dragon cult. Labyrinthian and its temple ruin are located in the eastern foothills of Hjalmar Hold. That's all I got, too.
Grandfather, no!
Yep. I mean, the guy's in his 80s. He has no business being in a big dungeon like this. The danger of Morekei. The Dragon Priests embody a memory from a dark time in Nord history, when proud folk cowered and knelt before the mighty dragons. They begged for scraps of the dragon's glory, to the ruin and misery of their own kin. Know that across Skyrim, many of these dragon priests were entombed after the end of the ancient wars, but they did not rest easy. Many would not stay dead. Among these was Morekei. When Morekei lived, he dwelt in the ruin we know as Labyrinthian. Once, many lifetimes ago, it was known as the city of Bromjunar and was the seat of the Dragon Priest's power. After Morekei's defeat, the full extent of the power gifted to him by the dragons became clear. He could not be killed, save by the voice of a dragon itself. I and other priests of Kyne, keep the restless priests within their tombs by way of 4 sacred fires. By keeping these braziers lit, we seal the tomb with warding magic. This is our secret and holy purpose. If any fool seeking the power of Morekei were to intrude upon this place and break the seal, the Dragon Priest's vengeance upon Skyrim would be swift and terrible. But I grow old, and the vigor of my heart and bones fades with each passing year. One day, soon, I must ask my granddaughter, Yrsild, to take up this mission in my stead. She is devout in the ways of Kyne, and will understand the dire importance of this sacred duty.
Oh, Grandfather, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. May Kyne carry his spirit to Sovngarde. Did you find something? What was he even doing here?
Your grandfather's notes imply some kind of sacred mission.
What do you mean? He never mentioned anything like that to me. Kyne's gift, Grandfather. Had I known, had anyone at the temple known, we would have aided you in this.
This Morekei sounds dangerous.
Extremely. And if my grandfather is dead, that means the seal is no longer protected. Someone might be trying to release Morekei as we speak. Are you with me still? We must seek out these warding flames and make sure they're lit.
I'm with you. Let's find the warding flames.
Thank you for taking on this new task. Had I known how dire the situation was, I would have brought more priests. We need to find the braziers, and quickly. They must be spread about the ruin.
Are you sure you're up for this?
I just lost the person closest to me, and gained a responsibility that could determine the fate of all Skyrim. Forgive me if I seem distracted. There will be time to grieve for Grandfather later. For now, I must carry out his mission.
Alright, let's light these warding flames. Uh-oh, we got skeletons everywhere. Oh, she's helping me out. Good. Alright, looks like this one is the closest.
Someone else has been here. Thank you for taking on this new task. Had I known how dire the situation was, I would have brought more priests. We need to find the braziers, and quickly. They must be spread about the ruin.
Yeah, I can find them. That's no problem. I also need to get this. Let me help this person out right here. Right, I need to get this sky shard. Here it is. Oh, it's inside of there. How do I get inside? Seems like I remember this being difficult. Some kind of secret entrance or something. No, it's right here. Okay. Here's one of those musical instruments. This crudely made hand drum inspired the hearts of Argonian slaves. Bring this to the Bard's College in Solitude in Western Skyrim. Alright, we'll place that in its place later. The Tower of the Wolf Lorebook. Alright, gained 1 skill point. I don't know what I want to spend it on. I took some points out of crafting, so maybe I should put them back in. Like, I know enchanting needed something, or maybe not. Woodworking, I took some out of that. I'll put it back into there. Recipe for bitter tea. These enemies are resetting for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna need to go this way and up the stairs. Here we go.
Whoever killed my grandfather must also be responsible for extinguishing these flames. There should be one final flame to light deep within the ruin. Perhaps we will find who's been tampering with them there too.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go deeper into the ruin. Ooh, that hurt. No, I don't want the torch bug. Thought I was getting something from in one of these things.
Yrsild,
What are you doing here? What's
your
happened to you?
grandfather was right. You came. Come closer. I do not have much time left. Kyne's wards have been dismissed. If Morekei's wrath breaks loose from this place, Skyrim will fall to ruin. You must stop this from happening.
How do we stop it?
Reignite the warding flame inside Morekei's final resting place. Once it is lit, you must seal the tomb itself. But be wary. We are not alone in here. The Dragon Priest did not orchestrate this himself.
Then who did?
A necromancer. One with strength the likes of which I have never faced. But all his power will not help him if Morekei emerges from his tomb. The Dragon Priest will consume him. And then the world. I beg you, please, stop this from happening.
I'll stop this necromancer.
Good. You must not let Morekei escape. Stop this madness before it can begin. If only I had been strong enough. And please, keep Yrsild safe. Ensure she will see this journey through to its end. She is the future. The protector.
I'll keep her safe.
Rest in glory, Yharnam. I will finish what you and my grandfather started. I swear it! We have to reignite this last warding flame. Yharnam and my grandfather are counting on us. All of Skyrim is counting on us. Come, let's hurry.
Alright, I'll hurry, but I do have to loot some stuff first. And here's a boss. Alright, we got help. We got another player helping us. Pretty tough boss. Whoa. Alright, we killed him. Got an antiquity lead that we probably won't use, but that's nice. It's nice to know we got it. Right, here comes the final warding flame. Let's see what we've got here. Designed for a Solitude Sconce.
This flame, it's wrong. We may be too late.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand. We lit all of the flames, but this one glows blue as a Draugr's heart. It shouldn't look like this. Did we miss something?
Whoever extinguished the other fires might have tampered with it.
Then they might be close to achieving their goal. We can't let that happen. We have to go to the source, Morekei's tomb. That's where we will find the monster responsible for this. I know it.
All right, let's find Morekei's tomb. Anything over here? No. I want to loot stuff, but I also need to catch up with that other player, because there might be another boss up here. It'd be nice if we could fight the boss with another player, instead of just doing it by ourselves. I see him running around up there, but I don't see the boss as of yet. Alright, we've got to seal his tomb. I bet you this is where the boss is going to come. Yeah. Oh! Came just in time. Yeah.
That's for Yharnam and my grandfather, you bastard! We did it! Morekei is entombed once more. Now, let's get out of here.
Alright, well, bit of an anticlimactic ending there. We happened to run up right when two other players were fighting the boss, so the boss was a bit too easy, but at least we didn't have to die over and over again trying to kill him. We lucked up. And I think that that is a group event right there, which I do not want to mess with. I did this event on my main character, who has all kinds of skills and champion points, and still had trouble with it, even on that character. So definitely not going to mess with it on this one. See if I can get out of here without fighting too many of these. Well, I can take on these. Might be fun to fight a few of them. Almost there.
It's done. My grandfather's so-called pilgrimage. It was a tale made up to explain all of this. To keep Morekei sealed away. If only he would have told me sooner. I could have helped. I could have saved him and Yharnam.
What will you do now?
I will fulfill my grandfather's wish and take up the mantle he entrusted to me. Morekei must never be allowed to escape this tomb. I learned a great deal watching you fight. When the time comes again, I will be ready. Thank you for everything.
All right, we got 654 gold and a Seeker's Cincture as a magic enchantment, part of the Winter's Respite set. I think we actually... then we won't have one medium if we use that.
I think I still need some time to come to terms with everything. This was a great deal to take on at once. I feel tired. Older.
Are you angry with your grandfather for keeping this from you?
No, even though I want to be. Anger would be easier. Maybe that will come later. Grief is a strange thing, isn't it? I know my grandfather was just trying to protect me for as long as he could. He always looked out for me.
Are you staying here?
For a bit, yes. I think I need to be alone with my thoughts. I will find my way back safely enough. Kyne is with me. May she always be with you.
Thank you. I don't know, I'm a no-good thief, so I don't know if Kyne will ever be with me, but thank you anyway. So I'm not sure if I want to add this or not. We'll have no medium piece of gear. You know what? I can switch out this amulet. And then... This is very tempting. This will give me a lot more magicka. For now, I think I'm going to use it, and then... I'll try to get another piece of gear that I can use as a medium piece. Because you always want to have one medium. Okay, so let's see where it sends us next. Probably to another public dungeon. Yeah, Nechuthenkarst. So in the next episode, we'll go to Nechuthenkarst, or however you pronounce that crazy dwarven place. But for now, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.